Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 16 of our class. And last week, we discussed about the software sourcing, means that how we can get a new software request if anybody requested that. It means this is I as a user, there is a request on the portal, it go for the approval. If rights available, then goods. If no, then a PO need to be raised, and we are going to be demo it now. Now what I will do, I'll just go to my PDI. Okay, and we will see software, we'll see maintain item. Okay, and we will pick up one item called the Acrobat, this one. Why I am taking that, or what is the difference if there's a no SAM installed in your instances, then you will not see this particular workflow. You will see only service catalog item request. It means there's a no validation has been done that how the license has been allocated to the user. But if we have this installed, SAM installed, so out of the box, few items receive or map to the this flow, software procurement flow. Now what I'm going to do, I'll click on this and we are going to be raise a request. I'm just trying it from here itself. If you want, you can go to the portal and you can try that particular part. So nothing is different there. Try it.
Atul, are you sharing screen?
Oh, I missed out. Let me share it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
thanks to your audio.
Is it fine now?
Perfect.
Okay. So what I was saying that I go to my maintain item and I search for the example Acrobat. The thing is that when you have installed SAM in your instances, then you will see another flow as well. This one. Related that flow. So you can see software procurement flow process flow for mobile phone as well, auto allocation as well. So multiple flows given by SAM as a product to the items. So now I'm going to pick up this and going to be try this. So let's say a user Vishwajit is there who who joined a new company and he need access for the Adobe Acrobat Pro DC professional software. He will go and he's raising a request now. So request has been raised. Now I as a fulfiller will get this request and will see. So if you notice one thing now, and this is a kind of a comparison. If you are using the system without SAM installed, it means ITSM, then you will not see a task here like this. Source request. You will not see this task. Because in that case, you're not maintaining your licenses, you're just fulfilling the request. But if you have your SAM installed, then along with the RATM, you will see one more catalog task here, like this. Now, the thing is that I will click on this task and it says sourcing, source request item, that from where you want to allocate this particular license to the user. So I click on this source request. And now I as a fulfiller can see this thing. Oh, someone requested for Agrobet. There are these many rights available. And if you want, you can purchase from vendor as well, like this. If there's a no rights, it will show 0. And it will show vendor purchase 0. So if you want to purchase, you can purchase it as well. Okay. This is number one case. Let me show you the another case as well. Let's say go to the maintain item and let me order, let's say this one. Try it, this, and open this. Go to catalog task, click on source. See, it is showing 0, 0, and 1. Because for this particular model, there is no available rights available in the system. So you cannot allocate anything to the user here. Can I click on this? No. It says there is something which is went for the purchase, but it is not available till now. So now, in this case, a user will not get the license, and SAM manager need to be see that what need to be do now. Clear? And one more thing, if you notice, if I go back here, maintain item. On Friday, I showed you one more flow that is called auto allocation. Might be there's no product with this auto. It means in that case, this step will be bypassed. If rights available, system will assign. If not available, system will not assign. Now let's take example. I have two options. If I want, let me allocate this one. Allocate. So I want to be allocate a license to this one. Which one you want to be allocate? I want to allocate this one. क्योंकि इसी में 10,000 records है ना. So I want to allocate this right one. Which user I want to basically allocate? Who requested to me? Requested to Adam. Submit. My work done. See, closed. And now you can see allocation has been done. Rest work can be done via RITM. And then you can see configure hardware, initial boot, and everything will be there. That is the one thing in the resourcing part. Now let's say a user requested a license. Let's take the same example once again. Okay, let's go there and maintain item. And try it. And sourcing. Now let's say user requested an item and I as a SAM manager said, oh, he need a license. Let me purchase it from the vendor. See, here it's showing disable. Not sure why it's showing disable. Technically, it should show that, okay, if you want to purchase, you can purchase from the vendor as well. So I'm going to show a case. If I click on this purchase, it means from here itself, I'm raising a purchase order now. I want license, this one. License is from the Adobe. matrix user per user, and I need 500 licenses more. And I want this should be delivered to my San Diego South warehouse. If you notice that requested only for one, but I'm allocating 500. I'm purchasing 500 more. So system will give me a message that we are doing the oversourcing. It is something a similar thing. You go to the grocery shop and you want to purchase only one, what I can say, packet of bread, but it you know that who will come by tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Let's take five more bread packets. You're doing oversourcing. Okay. So now if you click on OK, a purchase order line has been created. Click OK. And now you notice that PO line has been created. It means you as a SAM manager no need to be go to the procurement team and say, hey, can you get this license for me? Click here and every PO has a PO line item. And if you see it is showing requested, let me show you something in the this thing here. So you are requesting for this one, total 500 you are requesting, remaining is 0 because till now it is not ordered even. If you see this part, you can see the order here. Means PO is there. Now I'm going to be requested. If you want to update this information, you can update and order and see here ordered. And once you order and when you receive that order from the vendor, then you can click on the receive and see here still order. And when you receive, it means you need to be create a asset tag LNG 234567 serial number this, cost is this, receiving rights is this, and submit and come back here and see received. And now quantity is 500. And if you come back to this thing, your asset is there, your receiving slip is there, means your invoice, which we can say. And now I can go back to my item. On the history. Here. देखो ये कंप्लीट हो गया, मेरा पीओ बन गया and things are there. You cannot do the second time sourcing because you already sourced that. So that button has been gone and it has been assigned to procurement team. And now if I go back here, इसमें and go back here. Now one more thing that okay, from the PO your allocation has been done. Now what you have to do, you have to go back here in the software asset workspace, go to entitlement, and search for the asset tag. अभी हमने कितने लिए और कितने लिए 500. Purchase rights 500. इसमें लेटेस्ट नहीं दिख रहे क्या? Let me go on that side. Sorry, not entitlement, models. Where is my list view? Models. अरे अभी तो ढूंढा था यार मैंने, रुको. Why I'm getting confused where it should go? Because from there we have to be create the user allocation. It should be entitlement only and DC. This one. And we will do. नहीं ये तो पुराना है, नया entitlement देखना पड़ेगा. We have to see the new entitlement. कहाँ गया? Prepared TC. This one. No, it's old. So you will see the new entitlement, and from there you can do the user allocation like we did earlier. So the basic difference between SAM versus ITSM request management is this. In the SAM, we have this life cycle: request, approval. So if I show you this one, request, RTM, approval, PO, allocation, and asset task. This is a SAM life cycle. But if you go for the normal one, request, RTM, approval, asset task. There's no PO, there's no allocation. The benefit of using SAM is when you have the procurement, you have the cost management, everything set up in your instance. Then you can use it easily and quickly. Clear हो गई चीज? Doubt, question, clarification? Anybody, everybody, any doubt, any question? Good. Now, in the next one, software remediation. Even though we already done this part, but little bit to be discussed. There are 4 action on the remediation, and remediation come when we do the reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation when we do, that time the remediation come. Okay, so the first is purchase rights. Second, CA is allocation, cancel allocation. R is not, C is not cancel allocation. Let me see what was that name. Why I put the shortcut form and then I forget now. Okay, remove allocation and RUI. Removed क्या था, used, नहीं नहीं नहीं, रुको 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 रुको, let me check in my notes. Anybody remember that what is remediation action means?
Is it remediation action? So
yes, remediation action.
Remediation
So
action.
It's PR is purchase rights, RA is removed allocation, RUI I mentioned. Not sure that why I put the shortcut. Yeah, Come on.
For
Remediation and
which, for which CA?
CA, right. I measured the. Okay, got it,
Uh,
got it, got it. Ah, okay. Purchase rights, and this is create allocation, remove allocation, and this is called removed unlicensed install. So whenever do the reconciliation, if you can come back here and go to this one and just click on the license, not here. This one. Let me close everything and show you. देखो, here. So whenever we do the reconciliation, we get the records from the content library that it is be compliant or not compliant. Okay, and you can see here. And every compliant and non-compliant has these 4 actions. Either you purchase new rights, either you create allocation, either remove allocation, or either you do unlicensed remove unlicensed installed items from your software. And every remediation has a new state, work in progress, complete, or void. Okay, every remediation has this one. Even though we all done this particular part, but let me show you something more on this particular site that where we can go and see this thing. Okay, so we can go here and this one, and you can pick up the Adobe. And under that, let's pick up this thing, DC Professional. And now you can see remediation options. And you can see 7 remediation action. What this mean? Again, the benefit if you installed the SAM fully and you integrate this with procurement and everything, then you can do the work from here easily. The first remediation is says create allocation. Okay. So you can go here and click on the create all allocation or license required by. You manually do or click on this create allocation. A job run in the background which run and which create allocated allocation. There you go. Completed with errors. Now it means we have to see that what's this job is running. It means you don't need to do manual. You can just click on the create allocation, a scheduled job run, and it will work. Now remove allocation. 2 allocation need to be removed. So remove allocation and another job will be run now. And come back here. Refresh. It is again with the error. Did you notice that new is in the blue state, blue color, and complete is within the yellow color to identify. Now remove unallocated installs. Create removal candidates. This is the concept which is we have a next topic as well that is called the strategy conformance. But if you want, you can click here and another job will be running. And come back here and refresh. See, if fully completed, then it will be green. ठीक है? So these are the standard 4 actions which any publisher, any product or any model will get it. And when you run this job, it will work for you and give you this particular options. This is the part of the software remediation. I'm not going to repeat much because we already have a lot of discussion on this particular part earlier. Clear? Everybody? Doubt, question, clarification here? Good. Chalo. Now let me come back on the my slides again. So with this, we done the third topic, which is called operational integration, where we see that how I can improve efficiency and how I can improve the effectiveness. We see software requesting, software sourcing, catalogs, remediations. These things were part of this particular topic. It means even though you have SAM, you have data, but to improve the efficiency, you need this thing as well. Clear? And now the next part is that your strategic conformance. What this mean? It means that even though you have trusting data, trustworthy data, even though you have an integration on the place, even though you have a sourcing and everything on the place, how you can best use this now? That is important. I have a good house, well settled job, a great money, but how to be strategically use this particular or these options so that I can make it a good and more and enjoy my life. That is come under the strategic conformance. And this is the last topic of the SAM Pro and SAM Fundamental. Okay. Means this will see that, okay, if everything is on the place, how strategically I need to be designed or define or move forward. So in this particular part, we see the life cycle. And mainly we see that if I need to be upgrade, if I need to be downgrade, if I need to be retire my software models, how to do. In the last 3 topics, we did not discuss the retirement. We did not discuss about the life cycle. We discussed, okay, a user requested, give a purchase. I need a purchase rights, go to entitlement, create a purchase order kind of things will be there. But this will more focus on managing changes within the software and environment. And mainly it deal with the life cycle. It's tracking, monitoring, and controlling. Everything which is in this world has an end, has the end of life. Irrespective, it's a tangible, intangible, living and non-living thing. Nothing can be survived for without death. Okay. And everything can be go up and down. That is upgrading and downgrading. Your software get retired, you need to be reclaimed as well. That Vishwajit is leaving the company or Vishwajit is not using the software for last 90 days. Let me reclaim it. Unused. In the beginning, we join a company. Hey, I need this thing. I need this thing. I need this thing. But I did not use these many softwares. Let's take it back from the user and optimize our cost. So this, all these things will be discussed here. Mainly downgrade, upgrade, retirement, and reclaiming. It's a reclaiming unused and unlicensed software. If you are using your company's laptop, not sure that how many softwares you have downloaded, even though for the company purpose only, work purpose only, but those are not licensed by your company. If the company will not remove that, it will be a compliance issue. So they have to be removed unlicensed and unused software. So it says the primary objective of this tier is to manage change. Change for downgrade, upgrade, retirement, and reclaim. Okay. This particular concept, this particular topic will give me 3 answers or 4 answers. What is installed? If you're downgrading or upgrading or retiring a software, reclaim unused and unlicensed, and retire software model that are not associated with the entitlement and the allocation. These 4 output, this particular module will, this particular topic, this particular tier, this particular pillar will give to me. It has approximately 8 key terms to be remembered. Few we already know and few will see it new. Software lifecycle management, which means tracking, monitoring, and controlling of software shelf life. As I say, if we take a shelf life means a kid, take a birth, then he is a kid, means toddler, then he become the teenager, adult, old, and dead. This is a shelf life. What is downgrades? Very much important topic here. Downgrade says software entitlement rights to use previous or the future version of a software products. Actually, it should be a previous, not the future. We will discuss this topic in depth. Don't worry, immediately. Okay. Then software usage record. On the monthly basis, you're seeing who is using, how much it's be using, because discovery is running in the background. So it see, and by these only they come, the SAM manager come to know that okay, Vishwajit is not using this Visual software for the last 20 days. Dhruv is not using the Canva, licensed Canva from the last 15 days. Drop an email and get it back the license. Then reclamation rule. How to reclaim? On which basis? What rules? Like I want to reclaim all the software which is not logged in or used in the last 15, 20 days or 40 days or 50 days. I still remember I was with Accenture and I was working for a project and I request for the Microsoft Visio. I got Microsoft Visio and I use it for a few days, 2, 3 days only, and then stop using. I got an email from Accenture IT team that hey, we want to be reclaimed, we want to take this license back because you did not log in this for the last 50 days, 50. I immediately log in. That time I was not aware that what is running in the background. I immediately log in, and then after 2 months, like 50 days, I got another email. You did not use it. ठीक है. So this is what the reclamation rule. There are few softwares which you cannot install in your environments, even though you want to be installed that. Might be some kind of a pornography or might be some kind of a duplicacy softwares kind of things you cannot install. Removal candidate, which you just saw, used to reclaim software for environment. It means ye rules will give the candidates that okay, Vishwajit, Dhruv, Bharat, Priyanka, reclaim the license from them. And it's all automatic. It is not like someone come and to say, hey, hello Priyanka, can I take your license back, please? No. They run the rule and they will take it back. Software subscription. Right to use software for a specific amount of time. Your Amazon, your Myntra, your Netflix subscriptions. And finally, retirement. That the life cycle is over. Clear हुआ ये 8 points? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. Now, every product has this life cycle: pre-sales, general availability, upgrade, end of life, end of support. And there's even more came, end of extended support as well. Sometimes company provide this, but not necessarily that they must have. What is the meaning of the pre-sales here? It means, and this is your internal, not external. External means I'm not talking from the publisher perspective. I'm talking about the as a customer perspective. You as a customer, your company as a customer purchase this license. Now, what is the pre-sales means? That license has been purchased, but it is not open or not given to everybody. So kind of a pilot run we are doing, just giving to 5 or 7 users to use it. Take general availability, which means that now this software is available for everybody in your company and anybody can purchase it. Even though either you are a part of company or you are an individual user. Like for me, this team, I purchase it because it has a general availability. Then upgrade. As you are progressing, publisher is progressing, they start upgrading the instance. Okay, start upgrading the softwares. ठीक है. And then end of life, where publisher announce that this software will not be available for the new customers by this from this date. Like ServiceNow do n minus two support. So ServiceNow say now it's Zurich is going on. So ServiceNow say my customer need to be on the Zenando. New customer cannot request the Zenando now. And then end of support. This is mainly related to your patches and fixes, security types fixes. Okay, if you want to use, you can use the old version. If you want to use, you can use the old software, but I can only help you in the security fixes. If you come to me for some technical fixes, I can't do. ठीक. And end of extended support. This means that on the top of this, so it is like your go live, your hypercare, your super hypercare. This thing says that now I'm going to support everything. Like nowadays we're using the latest phone. But if somebody has an old Nokia phone and you say it's not working and go to the shop, hey, can you fix this? That person says, sorry, sir, the parts are not available because even though there's no extended support available for this one, publisher or the company stop everything on that part. No part creation, no fixes, no technical support, nothing will be there for that product. Generally, up to this software sustain. Very rare that we're getting extended support as well. And might be this might be chargeable as well because it is overhead for a company. So that is the reason company says go to the latest version. Clear यहाँ तक doubt question? Because this is important. Now in the same side we have a downgrade and upgrade. We never listen or we never hear about the downgrade. We always say the upgrade. Upgrade says it is a process of purchasing a license right to the one version and being allowed to be used the newer version. ऐसा होता है. But we did not able to notice that particular part. Like I am on the, let's say I'm on the team standard home V1 version now. Tomorrow company launch V2. Okay. So that is upgrade. What is downgrade? Purchasing a license right for one version of a software product, but using an earlier version. Using an earlier version means now the question come might be Arshil say, Atul, it means we're paying a lot money for the newer version, but we're not taking the benefit of that one. No, it's not like sometimes company says, okay, in the latest version, you can use the older version as well. If you want to, you can downgrade that. It's a company policies. Mainly, the experience says in most of the company, downgrade is more popular than the upgrade. कि highest version का license दे दिया, but in the background I'm still using the old version. So that is my downgrading. And downgrade basically work with your discovery model and your, देखो यहाँ से discovery model and downgrade model and downgrade SAM model. So multiple places you have to create that entries. So if you come back here and you can see software model, let me say, let me close this. And let me see this one. This one. देखो यहाँ पे खाली है downgrade. Entitlement में. So either you can create a downgrade from here, or if you want, you can create a downgrade from let me close other tabs. Oops. This one. Parent model, software model, and the question come, Atul, how the downgrading and upgrading work actually. If in my company I have a 10,000 different models, do I need to be go the 10,000 models one by one and do the downgrade and upgrade? No. Here you will use, or here you will take a benefit from the software content library. That will help you from the back end only. Might be publisher all done that part from there. Publisher done this functionality at their end only. And your content library get updated. Okay. So if you see here, the sourcing is ServiceNow. Because we're using ServiceNow content library. So if you want, you can create like this. New, what is the parent model? Do you have something called LNG? No. Let's say my parent model is Adobe System and Design CC. And now I'm going to be use CC 17 and submit. Yes, submit. And now one downgrade has been created here. Is that नहीं भैया यार? Not here. I have to pick up this table. And as I say that, yeah, this is what we have done just now. So as I say that, this is mainly done by the content library, and when your discovery run again, then it will get updated here. Because downgrading, upgrading, you're doing from the record perspective, that what about the user side? That is also important, right? User should able to use the older version with the latest license. Clear? Now let me show you something example here, that how this work mainly. So mainly if I say, do you have anything else here? No. कहाँ गया? मैंने कहाँ लिखा था? एक टॉपिक मैंने लिखा होता है और बताने के लिए. नहीं, ठीक है. On the right side. Okay. चलो. Now what we'll do? So here is my, what I can say, discovery map. Software entitlement, and if you see, you can add your discovery map as there. Already है क्या? नहीं, यहाँ तो नहीं दिख रहा मुझे. नहीं यार, कोई मुझे बताना था कि मैं गलत देख रहा हूँ. मॉडल्स में जाना है. ये दे, ये देखो, ये आपके मॉडल्स. लेट मी ओपन दिस मॉडल and you can see the downgrade rights here. So if you are doing the downgraded via content library and the discovery map run, then you can see your stuff here, and it will come from this table. ये देखो, parent discovery map, child discovery map. Parent is this and child is this. That via this discovery map, system is identifying that what has been downgraded. If you open this, so let me show you something here. देखो, 12 CCR1 enterprise turning back database, and if I go back here, it is 11GR1. होगा downgrade. This record generated with support of discovery. So the first question, first point is clear, that where a software get this information from the client, that is your discovery map. That is the one part. Second, if I want to do the manual stuff, then I can go to these tables. I can go in the software models. Oh, this is my software models, and let me search for the Visio. Let's say this one. Check. And I can create a new entry from here as well. Number one part. Okay. So either I click on new, it will take me to this table only directly. Here your tables है. That what is your parent and what is your child. For this particular model, I want to go to Go to 2016 only. Source is internal. It means I'm doing manually. It's not coming from the content library. And there's a second part. So discovery will help you to get it updated from the content library. And if you want to go for the manual part, you can do like this. Okay. This is a small about your downgrading. It's look easy, but it's tough because we need to be verify, we need to be find out that whenever the content library is getting updated, is any discovery map has a child discovery map as well. And if you want to be see, you need to be verify, okay, I'm downgrading this one. Where I can go and find out, you have to go to your compliance. You have to go to your reconciliation part only. And then you can verify that. Now, one more thing which we discuss is called the product life cycle, where I can see this information. If you come back on a software and if you click here, not here, sorry. Uh, Let me come back here. This one, software product lifecycle. This one. Even though your product lifecycle also get updated from the content library, like publisher are sent. So if you see this source is ServiceNow, publisher is sending these details. So if you see general availability, end of support, end of extended support, and source is ServiceNow. And what is the dates of this one? So if you want to click, you can click your own. And you can put to detail like pre-sales, pre-release. I'm saying pre-release. It's pre-release. Sorry, not pre-sales. It's a pre-release. My bad. It should be this one. Pre-release. So if let's say there's some model which you are maintaining at your side, it's not coming from the content library, and neither you send it to ServiceNow to add that in the content library. But if you want to maintain, you can maintain like this. It's a pre-release. It's a general availability, end of support, or extended support. So the core which come here, if you notice that content library is the key here for us. If we are not using the content library, it means you're losing the stuff here. And if you're using unwanted, unlicensed softwares, it means you are validating the process and you need to be maintain all these things, downgrades, upgrades, or you have to be do this customs or this your product life cycle. You have to maintain everything manually only. So my content library is source for me. More accurate it is, more updated it is, more easy for us to be run our business like this. And this is the first part of software, or not software, strategy confirmation, confirmation, conformance, not confirmation, conformance of the topic called software product lifecycle. So we see these two main things now. downgrade and upgrade, and software management lifecycle. Next topic for tomorrow, we're going to be see installation optimize. That in my environment, in my company, where it has been installed, who is using it, authorized, unauthorized, and take it back. So if you just see the recap in the day when we say we need the trustworthy data, we have that. Then we say we want to be see that how it is be integrating with the different packs. We see that. And then we see if everything is on the place, how I can optimize it. Means trustworthy data was a start, and this is the end. Nobody using, unnecessary using, unauthorized using, take it back. Otherwise, how you will optimize your cost? So optimize saving cost is this is what we're doing now. So now tomorrow we'll discuss about this two term more. This one, reclamation and restricted and removal candidates. We'll see this particular part. Doubt, question, clarification, guys. Anybody is in doubt? Any question?
No,
Okay. Okay. So let me take attendance and stop the recording now.